Hey, what's up? I'm Sam Ryder, and you're tuned in to RMF FM, najlepsza muzyka.
Sam Ryder, ladies and gentlemen, so good to have you on RMF FM, and thank you so much for your time. How is the beginning of the year for you so far? How do you feel?
Well, first of all, thanks for having me, mate. I appreciate you taking the time to chat with me. And yeah, Happy New Year. I'm here at home in the UK. It's absolutely pouring down with rain, but it still feels good. It's just nice to get back into the year, you know. I've been building Lego actually over Christmas break. I've been doing this Millennium Falcon. It's taken me ages, so I absolutely feel ready to get back into music. I'm seeing Lego bricks in my sleep at the minute.
So we got like a Star Wars fan, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, man, yeah.
When you remember how crazy 2022 was for you, mate, you must be very calm about what will happen in the coming year. It was a beautiful dream that lasts for you until now. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm just excited for the year to come. I think it's about getting back to music. Last year was hectic, and it was just like one amazing blessing leading straight into the next. But I'm excited to start this year off a little more like in the studio and writing music and starting like to get my head down onto the next chapter, you know, and ultimately that's what this is all about. None of it exists without the music itself. So you have to really like value that time as an artist, like getting to spend, you know, a few hours in a studio writing music, creating with other amazing like collaborators. That's the dream. So I'm really excited about the start of this year.
Sam, when we could sum up your crazy 2022, everything has started on Eurovision, I guess. Then you did so many shows, including Jubilee, Taylor Hawkins tribute, did a song with Sigala and David Guetta. You released your first record. So much congratulations from Poland for you. There's Nothing But a Space, man. It's so brilliant record, man. So many fantastic things happened to debuting musician as you. Is it possible to point only one, just the deepest one for you?
One of my favorite moments, I think, was the Jubilee, because it kind of extended beyond like your own ambitions as an artist and a musician, and that of any other artist or musician that was involved in the Jubilee, because it was more about the feeling that was like being radiated not just across the UK but the world. Like it was a moment of unity and togetherness, like there to celebrate like togetherness actually. Like we're celebrating that exact thing, and everyone there under common cause. That felt it was like tangible. You could feel it in the air, and so I hope, does that make sense? I'm not probably explaining it very well, but as an artist, like a musician, to feel that feeling, that transcends music, because ultimately we're trying to use music to get that feeling, but it was there in the air already. And music only was like a bonus on top of it. So yeah, it was very like an amazing day.
You said about togetherness, Sam. I don't know if you are aware of how we love you for being honest and for being such an inspiration for the other artists and other people. And when I was listening to your lyrics on the record, there's a song 10 Tons, which is one of my favorites. And there's a lyric, just know that your shadows move with the light. I have to say that you're such a dreamer, man.
Mate, thank you so much, and I appreciate that. I love 10 Tons as well. It's like a song about reminding, like, not just myself, because I need it all the time, but maybe hopefully other people that are going through the same thing, to remind yourself how powerful and strong you are, like how much you can adapt. And that we've seen that over the last few years, you know, how adaptable we all are to monumental change. And I think like songs that kind of embolden that spirit within us that have been really important to me. So I wanted to put my own kind of thing out there into the world, but I appreciate that, man. And I get to do a little guitar solo at the end of it, which is fun.
Which is fantastic. Is that yours?
Yes, mine. Yeah,
oh
yeah.
My God.
I wanted to put some more guitar solos over the record, but I simply ran out of time. So 10 tons was the only one I got to do.
Please do on the next record.
Absolutely, man. I promise.
Sam, is it hard to be a part-time surfer and full-time dreamer those days? Because life is uncompromising, man. Life can disappoint you so quickly. But on the other hand, being a dreamer and following your dreams could be the best plan to live our lives, I guess. We have nothing to lose. What is your best plan for living?
I think you gotta follow those, like, that spark that you have ultimately, and we can call that dreams or purpose, or the thing that gets you out of bed every morning. You know, it's ultimately of like crucial importance that you follow that. That's your North Star, because ultimately you are following your joy at that point, that thing that lights you up inside, and you can't ever give up. But also not thinking to yourself that like joy is a destination-based thing, because it's not. It's all about the path. You may never get to a point, and sincerely, I never thought that I'd get to this point where, like, I'm chatting to you, like, in Poland, or like playing gigs around the world and stuff like that. I never thought I'd get to that point. It's only recently that I've experienced it, but I still had the joy of music before any of this happened, because I was still following it and I was never giving up. So it's not, don't like waste your time putting your validation into destination-based joy. Like, if you have purpose and fulfillment and you're following it and you're never giving up, then you will find like joy in the process.
And this is the time for
success.
you, and this is the time for you when you realize that hard work really works.
Yes.
The other day.
I'm yet to meet anyone, any kind of position of, like, I don't know, where they've really succeeded at something, where there has been no kind of element of just sacrifice and hard work involved. There always is that ingredient. You can't sort of, you may have moments in your life where you, like, things fall into your lap, and ultimately if you're always envisioning these things, then the universe feels like it conspires in your favor. But to get to that point, there is gonna have to be hard work.
And the plan for being a musician was not so simple for you, because you were the only music freak at your home.
Yes.
If we could move back to your childhood, when did you start those dreams?
I started playing guitar when I was 14. I remember, like, the first time asking my parents to, like, get guitar lessons, and it was because of bands like Sum 41, you know, and like those punk bands. But before that, I was raised, like, my house, like, my parents listened to wicked music, like Earth, Wind and Fire, Stevie Wonder, Beautiful South, like all these wicked bands that are ingrained in my memory now. So I had a good upbringing musically, and a lot of Queen. And so I was always kind of singing when I was a kid, just like along to the radio. But it was that moment when I was 14, picking up a guitar, where I kind of directed the energy into the, like, I want to be a singer and an artist, and I want to share my own songs one day.
And then you pick up your phone and started doing TikToks. Who would have thought that they could give you entrance to the world full of stars, man? It's such a fantastic journey.
That was 15 years later of playing music relentlessly all over the UK, working different jobs, and, like, for 15 years having that dream. That's what I'm talking about, never giving up. 15 years, it's a long time. And I had a lot of friends that were into music just as much as I was at that early age, that stopped doing it and moved on to other things, and other things that they loved and other things that they felt fulfillment from. But for me, I knew music was my thing, so I needed to keep chasing it. And in 2020, I picked up my phone in lockdown and started singing just random covers, because I used to sing at weddings before that, but all the weddings got cancelled. So I just wanted to keep myself busy, keep my voice in good shape, rather than, you know, who knew how long this thing was going to last for. Like, I didn't want to fall out of practice. Because singing, if you stop singing for even like a month or so, you notice the difference. You fall off your craft, and you take your eye off the ball, and you have to catch up.
And I bet you now have Elton John's or Alicia Keys' number on your phone. Is that true, man?
No. I've got some I can't say.
I know. I know. Talking about your journey with TikTok, what advice would you give to someone who is young, who wants to record themselves like you, but is, I don't know, still afraid of the world?
That's a good question. Let me try and put it right. You've got to chase it for the right reasons, because there's no other alternative, you know? Like music is that thing, like I keep saying, that lights you up, that gives you purpose in your life, that brings you excitement, that when you get home from working every kind of job that you need to keep working to fund it, that's what you're excited for, that moment when you come home and to like get on like your computer and make some beats, or like get your guitar or the piano and just make music. Just keep chasing that feeling. Everything else will come, but you can't focus on the things beyond your control. What is in your control is your work ethic, your drive, your passion. And if you keep following those things, everything else will kind of slot into place as and when. But ultimately, it's just hard work and a tenacious spirit to refuse the mere thought of ever giving up.
Thank you so much for the huge inspiration, Sam. Take care, be yourself, be the best, and just we are following you every time, man.
Thanks so much, Matt. I'll see you in Poland at a show hopefully soon, yeah?
See you, mate. Bye-bye.